going on, guys? For anybody that's watching, I'll be back in a little bit here. Just give a little bit of time for everybody to jump into the break. Make sure we got enough viewers and whatnot. So let me just double check here. See how many people. We got 2 people watching so far. There's definitely a lot more people in the break than that. So we'll figure this out. Again, guys. Yeah, I see Jeremy's using the live chat here in the corner. So try to see if you guys can use this chat. I'm going to say hello to everyone. So see how many people can respond over here. If there's ever an issue with the video or you notice that it freezes, whatever the case may be, please let me know here or in the main thread right here where I posted the WSC Box Breaks live stream YouTube thing. It's going to be in the main one with all 30 of the names in here. I'll go through the teams and everything in a little bit here. We'll be starting in about 10, maybe 15 minutes. We just got to get more people into it. All right? Thanks, guys. All right, guys, we're going to be starting here soon. I just got to double check to see how many people are actually in watching with us. Looks like we got 5 people watching. Anybody else able to do the chat thing on the right-hand side on YouTube? Oh, we're down to 4 watching now. That stinks. All right, guys, we're going to start breaking here shortly anyway. I would say I'll give it another couple of minutes here before we start. I'm ready to roll. Sorry if I just burped there. My apologies. Pepsi Max will do that to you. Breakfast of Champions. There it is. All right. That's the last time you're ever going to see soda in your cards. All right. Sorry about all the confusion too, guys, with all of the minis in order to fill. That was a little crazy. All right. Looks like YouTube is feeding pretty good right now. Get that down. Expand my screen because this is real time. All right. Give it a couple more minutes, guys, and we'll start breaking. I'm going to go through the list of people and the teams that they got, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I just want to make this official. There was a trade that happened. I don't think there's any other trades as of yet. I'll double check that before I actually finalize it. Let me just double check here now. Facebook, WSC box breaks. All right. Looks like there's other teams that are talking trade right now. Let's see here. Rangers for Mariners. Okay. Texas Rangers is no longer. That's going to be Aaron. And Seattle is now Eric. Any other trades? All right, doesn't look like there's any other trades. So trading, I'm just going to type this in now. Trading is done. All right, guys, we're going to be going live here. Well, heck, right now. Well, we've been live, but we're going to actually start breaking right now then. All right. So if you guys have any questions, please try to use the YouTube. Texting, you feel free to use the Facebook one too if all else fails. Just the main site that had the link for YouTube and also where the main teams were put after the team selection. All right, guys. I'm going to minimize the screen. All right, let's do this. So just to go through the list of names, I got the sheet of paper right here. So with the recent trade, Eric Hensel acquired the Seattle Mariners. Aaron, you have the Baltimore Orioles. Sean O'Connell, the Detroit Tigers. Scott, you have the Oakland Athletics. Sean, you have Boston Red Sox. Ethan, you got the New York Yankees. Dan, St. Louis Cardinals. Justin, you have the San Francisco Giants. Eric, you have the Tampa Bay Rays. Scott, Atlanta Braves. And that's Scott R. For the Atlanta Braves. Eric Hensel, Arizona Diamondbacks. Jamie Knoll, you have the Cincinnati Reds. Adam Tutai, Cleveland. Sean, New York Mets. Jeremy, Kansas City Royals. Aaron, Chicago Cubs. Eric Hensel, Toronto. John Blankenberg, you pulled the Houston Astros. Adam Tutai, San Diego Padres. Eric, you got the Angels. Dan, you have the Nationals. Scott, you have the Twins, and that's Scott R. Owen Rivers, my nephew, has the Miami Marlins. Jeremy Hughes, Chicago White Sox. And with the swap, Aaron, you now have the Texas Rangers. Jeremy and Bob got the Dodgers. Sean got the Rockies. Adam, Philadelphia Phillies. Scott, and that's Scott B, got the Pittsburgh Pirates. And then Aaron got the Milwaukee Brewers to round it out. So that is going to be it. We do have our 4 boxes. There's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And I'm going to do it just like this then. Actually, off to the side a little bit. All right. You guys ready? I know I am. Took a long time to get this filled up, and again, sorry for the confusion with all the minis that we had to do. Thank you to everybody that got in, and I know minis can be such a painful thing because you're not ever guaranteed a spot. But that just goes to prove that instead of jumping in those minis and trying to shoot for the stars, you should just buy extra spots in the main. All right, so box number 1, guys. Good luck. Again, there's 2 autographs per box, and every card is going to ship since there's only 4 cards per pack. Mr. Aaron Judge is on the cover, so hopefully we can see one of him today. I always like to see that. I know the guys that didn't get the Yankees are going to be a little salty at that remark. All right, so get all the packs out of the box first. And as you can see, the box is empty. Just a cardboard bottom. And what I like to do, usually 2 guys, just to kind of expedite things a little bit here, is like open half the thing first, or just open them all at once and kind of go through them slowly. We'll see how it goes, though. I'll do it pack for pack to beginning. If you guys think it's going too slow, then we can go from there. All right? So, to start it all off, the Houston Astros is on the board with WSC Gurriel, rookie card. He's been stepping his game up lately. We have a Jose De Leon rookie card as well right behind it, and that's one of the refractors. That's a refractor chrome. And that's going to the Tampa Bay Rays. Not numbered, but it is a refractor. And Tampa Bay, who had the Rays? Not that it's a monster card, but hey, the Tampa Bay Rays guy is Eric Knoll. And speaking of Knoll, we do have a New York Yankee. Actually, the lighting's a little rough here. Let me get this closer this way. There we go. Chromed out cards here. So next up, we do have a rookie card going to the New York Yankees, and it's Tyler Austin. Tyler Austin. All right, so we have 2 Knolls on the board so far. And we also have John Blankenberg on the board with the WSC Gurriel rookie card. And then we have Salvador Perez going to the Kansas City Royals, and that's Jeremy Hughes. That's a base card of Salvador Perez. Good-looking cards, though. All right, so that's pack number 1. I think it's actually a little bit easier doing it this way so everybody gets to see what their cards are. All right, so we have I'll put these down actually. We have a Brad Ziegler. That's going to the Marlins. That's my little buddy Obi Trice. That's Owen Rivers. Brad Ziegler base card. Next up, we do have a pretty card here. This is one of those X-Fractor Gary Sanchez. That's going to Ethan. Hey, Ethan, you're starting off hot here, buddy. Congratulations, and welcome to WSC Box Breaks. So that's a cool-looking card, Gary Sanchez. That is not numbered, but it is one of the X-Fractor variations. As you can see, it's got tons of glimmer to it. And next up, we do have a purple card, which is a Matt Kemp going to the Atlanta Braves. And that's going to Scott R. Scott Rolfs, I believe is how you pronounce that. Atlanta Braves. And a Matt Kemp is numbered 30 of 299. I don't know if we can see that there. 30 of 299 in the little corner there. Oops, speaking of which, I do have to, for all of the refractors and stuff, I want to get some of the cards protected here, obviously. And all of them will be placed in the top loaders and stuff, too, that have some value before shipping or meeting up and stuff, just so the cards are protected for kids and even for your own personal collection. So we'll get the Gary Sanchez taken care of first. Good-looking card to start. And the Matt Kemp that's numbered to 250. All right, and then the last card is going to the Minnesota Twins. That's a Joe Mauer. And the Twins is Scott R. as well. Back-to-back cards for you, Scott. That was a base card on the bottom there. Next pack. We're still looking for 2 autographs out of the first box. 2 autographs. All right. First up, we have a Renato Nunez for the Oakland Athletics, and that's going to Scott B. That's a rookie card for Renato Nunez. Next up, we have a Minnesota Twin again. That's a Max Kepler. Max Kepler. He's been stepping it up as of late. And guys, this kid has a cannon from the outfield. I don't know if you've been able to watch him play lately. Just throwing absolute laser beams. And that's going to Scott R. again. Next up, we do have a refractor of Melky Cabrera. That's a cool looking pose right there. Good looking refractors too. This one is not numbered. It's just your normal base refractor. I think they call them silver refractors, but don't quote me on that. And that is going to the Chicago White Sox and Jeremy Hughes. And last up, we do have Matt Olson rookie card for the Oakland Athletics, and that is Scott B. Scott B. All right, still chasing 2 autographs here, guys. Hopefully the feed is going all right. After a few packs, I always like to check back and see if any comments are going on. All right, so the Chicago White Sox are up next. We do have a Todd Father, I believe is what they call him, Todd Frazier. And the Chicago White Sox are, that's Jeremy Hughes. Next up, we have a George Springer insert. This is actually a cool looking card. This is a Topps Chrome celebrating 30th anniversary, so it's the 87 variation. It's a George Springer, not numbered, but that's going to my coworker, John Blankenberg. So John Blankenberg, congratulations, bud. I didn't have your phone number, so hopefully you're able to watch that. Oop, moving ahead of myself too fast here. Next up, we have one going to the Rockies. That's an Ian Desmond, the Colorado Rockies, and that's going to Sean O'Connell. Sean O'Connell gets the base, Ian Desmond. And then next up, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks, and that's a rookie card of Braden Shipley. Braden Shipley rookie card. And the Diamondbacks are, that's Eric Hensel. Eric Hensel with the base card. All right, still looking for 2 autos, or even some good color too. I mean, even the gold refractors are selling for an unbelievable amount of Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger. All right, next up for the Toronto Blue Jays, we have Josh Donaldson. Look at that. They're so chromed out you can actually see me. All right, Josh Donaldson, and that's going to the Toronto Blue Jays, and that's Eric Hensel. Next up is a Tyler Naquin. That's one of those tops. You see that little, that means he was a rookie last year. So that's going to the Cleveland Indians, and the Indians is Adam Tutai. Adam Tutai. Next up, we do have a refractor. This is another one of those silver refractors, not numbered. Jacob deGrom. Jacob deGrom. And that's going to the New York Mets. And of course, that is Sean O'Connell. Congrats, Sean. Get you on the board with a little something at least. Lighten that blow. Still got 8 autographs to go, and hopefully plenty more of color too. And then the last card that we have for this that pack is Nick Castellanos. Sometimes I get tongue twisted even though I know all these guys' names. So the Detroit Tigers, that was Sean O'Connell. That's quite the Sean O'Connell kind of pack. Nothing wrong with that, buddy. And we're on to the next pack here. We have, actually I'll start doing it this way. Maybe it can block out. Just keep it in the same order, just all on top of one another. I don't want you guys to see the cards behind. All right, so next up we have, it doesn't matter, you can see it right there anyway. All right, so Joe Musgrove is next. That's a rookie card for the Houston Astros. Houston's been kind of on a streak, and that's John Blankenberg. Getting rookie cards at least here. Next up is a insert, pretty one at that, for the Washington Nationals. That's a Trea Turner. He may be done for the year, but that's a good-looking card, and he's got a lot of value moving his way. Good ball player. So that's Dan Fellhofer. So that's going to Dan. And a nice little insert. Beautiful-looking card. That's a future star insert of Trea Turner. All right, so we still got some cards down here. Going to the Oakland Athletics, we have a Chad Pinder. Chad Pinder rookie card, and that again is Scott B. And next up, this is a Jeremy and Bob connection. This is a Kenley Jansen base card. Kenley Jansen base card for the Dodgers. All right, I'm going to actually stop after this pack. I just want to check to make sure that everything is still going good on the feed. Doesn't seem to be any differences here. Still elapsed time, and it still looks like it's going good. Okay. Well, we're going to keep on moving right along then. All right, next pack. Up close and personal here with these. Move those back just a little bit. Okay. One card at a time here. We're doing Paul Goldschmidt for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I think we already pulled the Diamondback earlier. And that is Eric Hensel's squad. And Paul Goldschmidt is putting himself together a nice little MVP year. Next up, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates and a Jamison Tyon, or Talon, any which way you pronounce that. And the Pittsburgh Pirates was Scott B. And that's just your normal base card. Next up, we do have a really nice looking card here. This is another one of those inserts. 30th anniversary, 1987 edition. Chrome, Jan Moncada. So, Yoan Moncada, or however you pronounce that one. Definitely a good guy to have. This is a rookie card. It is not numbered, but that's going to the Chicago White Sox, and I believe that is Jeremy Hughes. Let me just double check that. Yes, that is Jeremy Hughes. So, Jan Moncada insert. And next up for the Boston Red Sox, we have an Eduardo Rodriguez. Eduardo Rodriguez, and the Sox is Sean O'Connell. Hopefully to pull you at least the Andrew Benintendi or something cool like that there, Sean. All right, next pack. Hopefully we can get like an, whatchamacallit, a good old redemption card, because usually those are pretty darn good. Not all the time. Next up, we do have a very nice card, which is a Mike Trout going to Eric Knoll. It's never bad to pull a Bryce Harper, Mike Trout, any kind of base cards at all. They usually hold pretty decent value, and people always love these cards. So there's a Mike Trout for you, Eric. Next up, I have a Maikel Franco. A Maikel Franco going to the Philadelphia Phillies, and that's Adam Tutai. Franco is always, it seems like, a career 220 hitter that always hits near 30 or over 30 home runs every year. Good guy to have in fantasy for the most part, but that average, if you can just get it at 20 to 30 points, people revere the guy. Next up, we do have another one of those cool Future Stars inserts going to the Chicago Cubs, and that's an Addison Russell to Aaron Van Domlin. All right. Another good-looking card. And then last but not least in the pack is a Almeida Diaz for the St. Louis Cardinals. So the St. Louis Cardinals is Dan Fellhofer. Keep getting some base cards there, buddy. We're just building up to a bigger 4th of July Big Bang Theory kind of thing towards the end here, guys. It's making us wait for the autographs, which is hopefully a good thing. All right, next up, I do have a Chris Davis going to the Baltimore Orioles. It's another one of those guys that's 220 average or below that hits about 20 to 30 to 40 home runs a year. And that's going to Aaron Van D. Next up, I have a rookie card refractor of Hunter Dozier. And, of course, that is going to the Kansas City Royals and Jeremy Hughes. So Jeremy Hughes with the refractor chrome, not numbered. Still a good-looking card. Love all the refractors. Got that rainbow colored tint in the back. Put that out to the side. Next up, I have, for the Boston Red Sox, a Craig Kimbrell base card. Craig Kimbrell. And again, the Boston Red Sox was Sean O'Connell. And next up for the Seattle Mariners, I have a Nelson Cruz. Nelson Cruz, just a base card. And Seattle, I believe that was one of the traded teams, so that ends up going to Eric Hensel now. All right. I've seen trades work out on both sides, where one guy gets absolutely decimated and others are happy with their trades. All right, so next up we have a base, Johnny Cueto for the San Francisco Giants. That's Justin Wickman finally on the board there. He's got a Giants. Next up we have a Mark Trumbo for the Baltimore Orioles. Mark Trumbo, Baltimore Orioles, and that's Aaron Van D. Oh, here's one of our local flavors. A nice little insert of Orlando Arcia for the Milwaukee Brewers. And the Brewers was Aaron Van D. It's definitely a good team. Local flavor is always a good thing to have. So Orlando Arcia. Always good looking cards. That is not numbered either, but that is the Freshman Flash, FF6 Orlando Arcia. So still hunting our first autograph. Oh. Well, to finish off the first pack here before we get a little too deep, that's our A.J. Pollock to round it off, and that's the Arizona Diamondbacks and Eric Hensel. Sorry, guys. Just want to keep pulling you autographs here, so I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Next up is the Seattle Mariners, and that is Eric Hensel again for Edwin Diaz base card. Another one of those real pretty looking cards. We got the Manny Margot rookie card, and that's for the San Diego Padres. That's the first time mentioning them. So the Padres, Adam Two-Ties on the board with the Padres, and that's one of those X-Fractors, I believe they call them. All right, next up for the Pittsburgh Pirates is a base card, it looks like. That is a Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole going to Scott B. Scott B. And last on the board, Boston Red Sox are doing decent in the base card category. We have a David Ortiz, and at least there's no duplicates as of yet that I've seen. So that's Sean O'Connell. Next pack. We have a John Lester going to the Chicago Cubs. And again, that is Aaron Van D. Base card. Next up, I have a Kevin Kiermaier. Kevin Kiermaier for the Tampa Bay Rays. And the Tampa Bay Rays is Eric Knoll. Next up, I have a Stephen Piscotty, and that's one of those refractor cards. Silver refractor, not numbered. That's going to the Cardinals, and that is Dan Fellhofer. Nothing wrong with that. Getting some young, talented. He's having a rough year this year, but the kid's still, what, 23, 24 years old. All these guys can always have a bounce-back season and just start tearing the cover off the ball for years to come. Matheny has a way of doing things pretty darn good out there in St. Louis, too. They always are contenders, even if they look like crap on paper. All right, next up, we do have another New York Yankee for Ethan. That's a Starlin Castro. Starlin Castro base card. Still nothing to put on our little holder of fame. That's the best card, and if a card gets pulled and then another card gets pulled after that, then it can get knocked off there. This is a thick feeling pack here, so hopefully there's something in here. Just felt solid. We have a Jay Bruce, not numbered, and that's just a regular base card going to the Mets, and the Mets is Sean O'Connell. This is a good-looking card. That's an Alex Bregman X-Fractor rookie card, and that's going to my coworker. That is going to John Blankenberg. John Blankenberg. Not too bad for your first break with us, buddy, to actually have the Houston Astros. And I believe these are one per box, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen too many of those. Here's a Nolan Arenado. And these are interesting looking, like reverse negative. I don't know what you'd say, black and white. These are not numbered, but these are one of those more rare variations, more of the rarer variations. I think these do come one per box. We'll see. If we pull another one, then obviously I was wrong. So that's going to the Colorado Rockies, and the Rockies are that's Sean O'Connell. And the last card of the pack, which is a base card, is D. Gordon. D. Gordon for the Miami Marlins. That's going to my little buddy Owen Rivers. Owen Rivers. All right. Next up. Kind of a boring box here so far, guys. I mean, there's been some decent rookies and some cool inserts, but nothing yet. We have a Billy Hamilton, Cincinnati Reds. That's going to Jamie Knoll. Good to finally say the other Knoll for a change. We have Billy Hamilton there. Next up is a D. Gordon. D. Gordon, and that's one of those silver refractors. A D. Gordon silver. And it's a refractor. D. Gordon going to the Miami Marlins. That's going to my buddy Owen. Put that in the case. Next card up is an Edwin Encarnacion going to the Cleveland Indians. Encarnacion going to the Indians. And that is Adam Two-Tie. Cool looking pose on that card. You can tell he just hit a walk-off shot or a pretty big home run. And then next up to Scott B, we got a Tyler Glasnow rookie card for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Next pack. Man, making us wait this long here. I'm really hoping for some thunder here, guys. All right, we have a Chicago Cub here, Kyle Hendricks. Kyle Hendricks. That's going to Aaron Van D. Next up, we have the Toronto Blue Jays, and that's a Troy Tulowitzki. The Toronto Blue Jays is Eric Hensel. And we do have our first autograph, and it is a TJ Rivera. TJ Rivera. I'm sorry to laugh, but I have pulled this guy's autograph too many times for my liking since this product came out. I think my buddy Jeff, I don't know if you're watching it right now, Jeff, but look what we pulled, dude. I think me and you together have 6, so this is our seventh TJ Rivera so far that we pulled collectively. Not a bad break, though, man. That's the New York Mets, and that's Sean O'Connell. He's a second baseman. Definitely, if I'm not mistaken, he's a younger kid, too. He's 29 years old. Nothing wrong with that. A little second base action for you. We got our first auto. So TJ Rivera for the New York Mets. We'll be putting him back there for the moment. We have a Adam Duvall to round it out. Adam Duvall. And that's the Cincinnati Reds. That's just your normal base card. Jamie Knoll. So our first autograph goes to Sean O'Connell, and it's his first ever break. Just seems fitting. Congratulations, Sean. A good buddy of mine from high school. Football, and just in general, even after high school, hung out together. All right, and next up we have an Adrian Beltre. Adrian Beltre, that's going to the Texas Rangers. That's a base card. And the Rangers was traded. Eric Hensel traded them to Aaron Van D. So this is yours now, Aaron. So Adrian Beltre. Next up, for Owen Rivers. Owen Rivers, you have a X-Fractor of a home run derby contestant and Justin Bauer. Put that in a nice little case for you. Congratulations there, buddy. My nephew's pulling some cards here. All right, let me get a few more of these out too then right away. And next up we have, for the Toronto Blue Jays, a Marcus Stroman base card. Marcus Stroman. And the Blue Jays is Eric Hensel. And the Cubbies, Aaron Van D. Aaron Van D, we have a Ben Zobrist base card. All right. Next pack. We're still searching for one auto. I'll take a printing plate. I will take a Superfractor, non-autographed. Obviously, I'd love to see one autographed, but we'll just take anything colored. Sick of seeing base cards. All right, we have a Chris Sale going to the Boston Red Sox. That's Sean O'Connell. That's a base card. We have a Kyle Seager going to the Seattle Mariners, and I believe they were traded. Yep, Eric Hensel now has the Mariners. Next card up, we do have a Chicago Cub going to Aaron Van D. That's Addison Russell, not X-Fractor, I'm sorry, that's our silver refractor. Addison Russell silver. And the last card of this pack going to the St. Louis Cardinals, and I believe that's Dan, the Germantown connection. Dan, you get a Yadier Molina base card. Yadier Molina. Always seems to be an NL Central killer in general. You guys been playing some good baseball for quite a long time now. Still catching, too. Got to be tough on the knees. All right. Next up, we have a David Dahl rookie card going to the Colorado Rockies, and that is Sean O'Connell. Sean, you're having a pretty decent break for your first one here. And next up, we have a Manny Machado, one of those 30th anniversaries. That's going to the Baltimore Orioles, and that's Aaron Van D. Put that in a little case there for you, buddy. You got the Manny Machado. And even though he is traded and he is no longer on Texas, this still goes to the Texas Rangers. So this is Aaron Van D. So Yu Darvish going to the Texas Rangers, not the Los Angeles Dodgers. So that's there. And then the last one up for the Cleveland Indians is a Michael Brantley. Michael Brantley. That's a guy that the Brewers traded a long time back, and honestly, I'm very happy that we did. That was a big piece to the CC Sabathia trade. And this kid has so much potential, but he can never, ever, ever, ever stay healthy for longer than what it seems like 15 games. So that's going to Adam Tutai. Love this kid, though. He's a damn good athlete. Just some of those guys have that injury bug. All right. And first up, we have a Carlos Correa going to the Houston Astros. Correa cards always do pretty well. It's a base card, but And we have a Kyle Seager, then and now, going to the Seattle Mariners. That's a cool looking insert card. And the difference is it's a Bowman Chrome or a Bowman backing. So that's a Bowman Chrome backing. So BTN 9 is the card number. Not numbered in a sense of like numbered to 199 or whatever, but still a cool looking card. Might just be a what Bowman Chrome is going to look like. So they always like to put little Bowman blasts out because that's coming out soon. So stay tuned, guys. I'll be having Bowman back, and everybody loves Bowman. And if you don't, there's something wrong with you. Next up, we have a Orlando Arcia rookie card going to the Milwaukee Brewers. Like I said before, the hometown flavors are always nice to pull, especially Orlando. He's been having a really nice season so far for us. And that, of course, is going to Aaron Van D. And last up out of that pack is a Michael Fulmer going to the Detroit Tigers and Sean O'Connell. He was in a lot of trade rumors, but never got traded for a AL Rookie of the Year last year. It's messed up that he's already in trade rumors, but there's got to be something like behind that. All right. Still looking for one autograph and hopefully some nice color here. Next up, we have a Miami Marlin, a Christian Yelich. That's going to my buddy Owen Rivers again. And we have a Mitch Haniger rookie card. That's the Seattle Mariners, and that was the trade. So that's Eric Henzel. Eric Henzel's getting the Mitch Haniger. We have another one of those cool freshman flash going to the Oakland Athletics, and I believe that's Scott B. Yep, that's Scott B. And last card of that pack was a Jose De Leon rookie card for the Tampa Bay Rays, and that is Eric Knoll. All right. Hopefully you guys aren't getting too bored here. Is it going too slow, too fast? Let me know. Definitely not too fast, but let me know if it's going too slow here. All right, first card. This guy's been pitching pretty decent. He got shelled his last matchup, but I think he's still like 10-5 or something like that. Pitching in Colorado is no easy task. Herman Marquez. Herman Marquez. And that's a rookie card for the Colorado Rockies and Sean O'Connell. And back-to-back, we have another Colorado Rocky, Carlos Gonzalez. Sean O'Connell again. And to Justin Wickman, we have a Melanson, who should have been getting all the saves, and that's one of our silver refractors. So you got a silver refractor for the San Francisco Giants going to Justin Wickman out in Florida. And then last but not least out of that pack is a Hunter Dozier rookie card for the Kansas City Royals. And the Royals, again, was Jeremy Hughes. All right, lots of colors and inserts at least out of these hobby boxes. I think it's almost as much, if not more, than what I got out of all the jumbos. And honestly, if I see this guy's card one more time, I might start throwing him in a burning barrel. God bless his soul, but I have pulled so many of his cards, it's ridiculous. I hope he turns out to be a darn good pitcher, though. Nothing wrong with having a lefty. So we do have a lefty Kansas City Royal, Matt Strom, rookie card. So the Kansas City Royals, unfortunately, I do have a short-term memory. That was Jeremy Hughes. Duh, that was just the last card. All right, next up, we have a Tyler Naquin. That's one of those Future Stars cards. That's the Cleveland Indians. That's Adam Tutai. We have Sean O'Connell with the normal base, Jacob deGrom. Yep, normal base card. And then Baltimore Orioles. This is a good rookie card to get. Trey Mancini going to Aaron Van D. That'd be a beautiful autograph to get as well. He's been having a AL Rookie of the Year kind of caliber year, but there's Mr. Judge in the way of that. Still chasing an autograph here, guys, so hopefully it's in this pack or one of the upcoming packs. We have an Andrew Miller, first and foremost, for the Cleveland Indians. That is Adam Tutai. A Max Scherzer is next up for the Washington Nationals. And the good old Natties, I believe, was Dan. Yep. And Adam Tutai, sticking with the Germantown connection here. It's a Francisco Lindor insert card, one of those Topps 30th anniversary. I always love these cards. This is when I first started collecting, so this definitely is my wheelhouse right here. That's why I've gravitated so much towards Topps so far this year. And the last card out of that pack is a Brett Gardner, New York Yankees. That's going to Ethan. Ethan, you're back on the board again, buddy. It's been a while since I called your name. So this is a hot pack right here, ladies and gentlemen. This should have an autograph in it, according to, and it definitely does. There's a white bordered card. You can see that there. Pops out a little bit more pronounced. Gonna go slow there. We have a George Springer going to the Houston Astros, putting himself together an MVP kind of year as well. We have a Robert Giselman. Giselman, don't know how to say that. Maybe Selman, not exactly sure. I hear my phone ringing. A little Tupac playing in the background for you guys. New York Mets, so that's Sean O'Connell. And we do have our next autograph, and it's a Bruce Maxwell. Bruce Maxwell rookie autograph. And that's going to Scott B. So we got the 2 autographs there so far. And we have Andrew Toll's rookie card on the last, going to the Dodgers, and that is Jeremy and Bob. Hope no one gets mad at me. I'm live here. Sorry. Music's got to stop there. I love Tupac, but my goodness, it goes way too long. All right, so this is box number 1 done. And I'm just going to check in with you guys. Was that too slow? Do you guys want me to open all of the packs at once for the whole entire box and kind of sort through them a little bit quicker? I can definitely do that too. So you guys let me know. It's totally up to you guys. Doesn't look like there's any new info there. Doesn't look like there's any new info there. So things look like they're going pretty decent, I hope, guys. Minus the first 2 autographs were no big eBayers by any means of the word, but it's nice that we still got a lot of color and a lot of insert cards. And I like to keep these all separate here too. All right. We've been live for 48 minutes, but obviously we've only been doing this for a little while, just because I took the first 20 minutes or so to let people start joining. Just to let everybody know too, we do have a couple of autograph signings at Waukesha Sports. That's WAUKESHA sportscards.com if you wanted to go out and check it out. There's 2 signings right now, one with Jordy Nelson, and I think you still have a little bit of time left for Aaron Rodgers. And we're not exactly sure how many signings Aaron's going to be doing after this private signing. So if you guys want to, if you're interested in an Aaron Rodgers autograph or a Jordy Nelson autograph, the price points are all on WaukeshaSportsCards.com. And I even have that in a little bottom right-hand corner too, just for future reference for all sports memorabilia needs. And then feel free to like us on Facebook, WSC Box Breaks. Always share, and then please subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is obviously where I'm broadcasting live from right now. So you can see past videos, future videos, things of that nature, right through the YouTube channel. The more subscribers, the better it gets, and the more viewers I'll get in the long run. So I'd appreciate it, guys, if you could go there, click on subscribe, and share on Facebook. And pulling out all the packs here first, and you can see the box is empty. That is done. No shenanigans. Empty, empty, empty. All right. Let me get my little garbage closer to me here. There we go. All right. Let's see if anybody commented yet on if I should go faster, slower. Trading is done. Pull a monster, Eric Knoll says. That's what I like to see. All right, at least we're getting some comments. Monster is coming. Hopefully we're pulling a white whale. White whale time, buddy. I think that was actually pretty decent going at that speed. If you guys tell me otherwise, and we can switch it up. You let me know. So to start, right off the bat, we have a Yoan Moncada. That's a rookie card going to the Chicago Whites with the White Sox. Jeremy Hughes. That's actually a good card. We'll protect him for you. TJ Rivera and Bruce Maxwell. Next up, we have a Luke Weaver. Luke Weaver, one of those Topps 30th edition. This is a rookie card, though, going to the St. Louis Cardinals. Definitely a good, young, right-handed pitcher. That's going to Dan Fellhofer. Next up, we have a second year. That's basically what those mean there in the corner. That's a second year Kenta Maeda. It's a decent card. He's been pitching a lot better than how he started. It was a rough start to the season. Next up, we have a Roman Quinn rookie card. We have a Roman Quinn. That's going to Adam Tutai. Next pack. All right, first up, I have an Addison Russell. Addison Russell going to the Cubbies and Aaron Van D. Going to Jeremy Hughes in the Chicago White Sox. I have a Melky Cabrera. Next up is the same young man that we just pulled a second ago, going to Dan Fellhofer. This is actually a silver refractor rookie card. So you're pulling all of the cool insert variations of them. So hopefully this kid pans out for you, Dan. It's definitely a kid to hold on to, especially in the Cardinal system. And last card of that pack, I'm going to actually do it this way because it seems to be too easy to see. We have a Yoenis Cespedes. So we have a Yoenis Cespedes, and that's going to the Mets and Sean O'Connell. Hopefully all you guys are watching and everything is going okay. I don't know how many viewers there are right now. Hopefully there's plenty. The more the merrier. We have Joey Bats. We have a Jose Bautista. Jose Bautista. That's going to the Toronto Blue Jays. And the Blue Jays was... That's a base card. It doesn't matter, but that's Eric Hensel. Eric Hensel. Next up, going to Dan again. We have another Future Stars, Trea Turner. That's our first time we pulled a double so far, I think. But still, never wrong pulling doubles of inserts for the team that you drafted. So good pull there, Dan. Next up, for John Blankenberg, we have a base Jose Altuve, who is definitely also in the MVP race, if not the MVP so far. And then the last card of that pack is a Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber having a rough year. Sophomore slump, perhaps. I don't even know what you would call that. I guarantee that he comes back strong next year, though, ladies and gentlemen. Get that morale boosted a little bit, and he'll be just fine. The Cubbies is Aaron Van D. All right, next up, we have a Jason Kipnis. Jason Kipnis going to the Indians, and the Indians is Adam Tutai. Next up for the Philadelphia Phillies is Adam Tutai and Jake Thompson rookie card. He's actually a pretty good pitcher. Look out for him in the upcoming years. All these young pitchers just take a little time. Hey, look at this. We have a really cool card. And just for the record, I would be very interested in buying this Aaron Van D. Aaron Van D pulls a beautiful Lewis Brinson autographed rookie card. Lewis Brinson, Milwaukee Brewers rookie card. I'm jealous of that one, man. Good looking card, too. And that is a refractor. Ooh, and it's numbered. Nothing wrong with that. That is a silver refractor numbered to 499. Number 129 of 499. Beautiful looking card. Don't know how much it's going for on eBay, but for a personal collection, that's a great card to hit. Since he is our hometown flavor, always gets the cake unless we pull something that's going to be obviously garnishing a lot of attention. Pull a little bit closer there. Nice polo, Aaron. I like that card a lot. Beautiful card. So we finally got a Milwaukee Brewer pulled. And Cole Hamels is up next for the Texas Rangers, and that's Aaron Van D again. Beautiful Brinson. Lucky you didn't trade the Brew Crew. I know you probably never would, though, so that's a smart man. Too many good rookies right now. If it's past seasons, yes, I would highly urge you to trade them, because Michael Reed last year was not a good rookie card to be getting autos of. Well, at least yet. All right, new pack. We have Lorenzo Cain going to the Kansas City Royals and Jeremy Hughes. Next up, going to the Boston Red Sox, we do have one of those X-Fractor cards, and that is going to Sean O'Connell, my buddy. Dustin Pedroia, a little Dustin Pedroia action. Oops. And there we go. Got that there. Move this off to the side a little bit. Move our connection a little bit closer there. There we go. Oh, still got cards left. And believe it or not, we have another Boston Red Sox right behind that, and that's a Jackie Bradley Jr. Jackie Bradley Jr. going right back to Sean O'Connell. And to finalize it, we got Dan Fellhofer. And unfortunately, the way that they cut this card, there's a nice little blemish. I don't know if you can see that on the left there. Just to show you that in advance so you know that I did not do it. That's just a little blemish in the chrome, unfortunately. So that's a Carlos Martinez for the St. Louis Cardinals. I would definitely wouldn't be getting that graded. Good thing that wasn't an autographed card because it goes the whole way down. That's really interesting. First card I've seen like that. Hey, maybe it's an air card. Yay for air cards. I don't think so. I think that's just a printing press error, which doesn't make it any more valuable. All right, next up, we got another pack getting open here, guys. Cool to see that Lewis Brinson at least got a little bit of different flavor in here. We have a Jacoby Jones rookie card for the Detroit Tigers. That is going to Sean O'Connell. Seems like it's been the Sean show so far for this box. Next up, Mr. Fantasy Stud last week, Brian Dozier, or Dozier, or I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I should know that by now. Maybe there's a relation to Hunter for the Kansas City Royals. But this one is going to the Minnesota Twins, and the Twins is Scott R. Scott R. Speaking of Twins, we have a silver refractor next up, and that's a Max Kepler. Max Kepler. So silver refractor, bag that, tag it, and it's collected. And now we have a Zach Britton going to the Baltimore Orioles, and that's Aaron Van D. as Zach Britton. Lewis Brinson is still our star card so far. We pulled 3 autographs out of the possible 8. So we're still searching for 5 autographs here, guys. And hopefully there's some gold. I really want to see a gold refractor, an orange refractor, something pretty sweet. Next up, we have a rookie card for the Atlanta Braves of Dansby Swanson. I guarantee we'll be seeing him come back up if he hasn't already. And the Atlanta Braves. The Atlanta Braves with Scott R. Scott R. I think this kid will have a bright future. We just got to wait a little bit. There's no way he was the #1 overall pick and he's going to fail miserably. Not many times does that happen. He's just got to find his stroke. He'll be back. All right, and next up we have a Eugenio Suarez. A Eugenio Suarez. And that's going to the Cincinnati Reds. And the Reds was Jamie Knoll. And for a team that I just mentioned recently, the Atlanta Braves, we do have an autograph, a Sean Newcomb. And this is actually a rookie that is up and coming quickly. Sean Newcomb on-card autograph. That is just a base autograph, but this is, he was born in 1993. So he is still a puppy. He just turned 24 years old in June. Just turned 24. So that's not a bad autograph right there. That's a good box of cards. Lewis Brinson and a Newcomb. Newcomb, whatever. And we have Matt Carpenter to round that out. Matt Carpenter, base card. Still got a lot of packs here, guys, so we're going to fly through these now that there's no autographs, but hoping for a lot of color. And who knows, maybe they put an extra autograph in here for us. So we have an Anthony Rendon for the Washington Nationals, a Jason Hayward X-Fractor. So get that bagged up. Let's go into the Cubbies and Aaron Van D. Next up, we have a David Price and a Robbie Cano. Those are both base cards. See, when you pull the autographs, I can go a little bit faster. That's what people are looking for anyway. So we have Jake Arrieta for the Cubbies. I have a Chris Archer. And then I have, for Owen Rivers, another Brad Ziegler, but this time it's a refractor. So that says refractor on the top right there. Zoom hasn't been too nice to me today. That's all right. Anyway, it is a refractor chrome card, and that's a silver one. That's going to Owen Rivers. Get that over there. And last card of that pack was a Zach Greinke going to the D-backs. And the D-backs is Eric Hensel. All right, guys. Next pack. Rolling strong here. Let's keep going. We have a Max Kepler going to the Twins. Max Kepler to the Twins. We have another Tyler Naquin. And that is one of the future, what is this one called again? Future Stars. Yes, Future Stars. Good looking cards, though. I know I've said that a lot, but I do like those inserts this year. Kind of looks like stained glass to a certain extent. And then we have a Eric Hosmer base card going to the Royals. And last card of that pack was a Justin Verlander Detroit Tigers. All right, it's 7:50, almost an hour deep, and I have a couple more boxes to go, so I'm going to start. Ooh, hey, I just saw a cool card on the back. Hopefully it makes somebody else happy in the crowd. Next up, we have a Dan Vogelbach. That's going to the Seattle Mariners. Hey, New York Yankee. This is going to Ethan. And Ethan, this is his first break. Ethan, congratulations, everybody. You got a Dylan Betances. And I'm going to put this behind here. And then next up, I do have one of those cool inserts again, a Yulesky Gurriel rookie card. And Ethan, guess what, buddy? Guess what, my friend? We pulled you a very nice rookie card. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Aaron Judge Chrome rookie card. It's a beautiful card, buddy. Congratulations, Ethan. I hope you're watching, dude. Got yourself an Aaron Judge. It may not be autographed, but this is still a very nice card to have. Aaron Judge in all of its glory. All right. Congratulations there, bud. See if we can pull you more of those. The more the merrier. If you get more, then maybe you can give Uncle Eric one, too. Only if you want to. All right, next up we have a Corey Kluber for the Cleveland Indians. Corey Kluber for the Indians. We have a Trea Turner going to Dan, the man. Dan is having a pretty decent break with the Nationals. Trea Turner. That is a silver refractor, and that's a second-year card. I gotta get more of my silver sleeves out. Might as well just take them all out now. Why not? It's not like I'm not going to use them up. My poor girlfriend, as you guys can see, I'll just do this real quick. As you can see, I got plenty of cards that I'm sorting right now as we speak, with tons of redemptions. Not bragging, they're not that great. Well, the Cody Bellinger is. Okay. Get this back realigned. We have that Trea Turner right here. We got more cases. Just wanted to show you a quick little breeze real quick. My poor girlfriend is a trooper. She allows all my cards to be all over the house when I sort them, and then I take them back to storage. All right, we have a second year, Nomar Mazara. Definitely a kid with promise as well. That's going to the Texas Rangers, and the Rangers was traded. That's going to Aaron Van Dina. And Xander Bogaerts to round it out, and that's going to my buddy Sean O'Connell. All right, next pack. I really want to see something cool here, like a printing plate or something really random. All right, we have an Adam Jones. Adam Jones, base card, Baltimore Orioles. We have a Noah Syndergaard. Noah Syndergaard, the Mighty Thor of New York. And that's not numbered, but still a nice little insert card. That's going to the Mets and my buddy Sean O'Connell. Oop, wrong pile. And next we have that one per box kind of card thing. That's going to the Cubbies. That is a Rob Zub. That's my way of pronouncing that. Zastrozny. I have no idea how to say that one. Sounds like God bless you. That's a rookie card, and that's one of those reverse negative or the black and white. I forget exactly what they call that card. I think it's a black and white refractor. It's a solid card, too. It almost feels like a printing plate. Just a solid card. It's almost heavier than all the other ones. And then next up, we have a Starling Marte to go along with the Pittsburgh Pirates, and that's Scott B. Hopefully the feed's still going good here, guys. Hopefully the feed is still going good. Let me know if it's not. All right, so we have a Hunter Pence going to the Giants and Justin Wickman. The Atlanta Braves, that's a Bartolo Colon, even though he's on a different team now. And he just beat us the other day. I think he's a Minnesota Twin, but it still goes to the Atlanta Braves. So that's still going to be gracing Scott R's presence. Next up for the Cubbies, I have an Addison Russell Future Stars. All right, one of my Cubbies, Addison Russell. And next up is going to Jeremy and Bob. This is a Clayton Kershaw base card. Clayton Kershaw. All right. And we have a Ryan Schimpf. Ryan Schimpf, that's a second-year card. I do have a Justin Upton Silver Refractor. Justin Upton, that's going to the Detroit Tigers and Sean O'Connell. Might as well just keep the theme going there, Mr. O'Connell, because we finally got you a nice little rookie card. Andrew Benintendi. A nice little Andrew Benintendi rookie card. That's definitely a protectable card. Kid's been lights out this year. Has his moments, but he's still very, very young. And then, of course, another guy that's going to be pretty darn good in years to come, Christian Arroyo for the San Francisco Giants. That's going to my buddy Justin Wickman out in Florida. So it's not all Wisconsin guys in this box breaking group. I like to see that there's people from other states. We have an Anthony Rizzo. We haven't pulled a Chris Bryant either yet. Well, look at that. It's funny I said that. Anthony Rizzo and a Chris Bryant back-to-back. Asking you shall receive. Too bad it's not an autograph, but the Cubbies, Aaron Van D, that's a back-to-back Cubbies for you. Hey, we got our buddy Ethan back on the map. It's not an Aaron Judge, but a Tyler Austin rookie freshman flash. That's one of those cool insert cards. Not numbered, but still a freshman flash. Love the insert cards. You're doing pretty good here, buddy. And last of that pack is a Nolan Arenado going to the Colorado Rockies. And again, the Rockies was the Sean O'Connell. Well, Sean, it's been paying out for you in the base cards and stuff. Hopefully we can pull you a nice little autograph here coming up. One of these boxes or something big. All these little things add up, though, buddy. All right, next up we have a Stephen Piscotty for the cards. That's Dan. Goes there. We have an Evan Longoria X-Fractor going to the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Oh, Tampa Bay Rays. I forget. You can't say Devil anymore. So the Tampa Bay Rays, and that's Eric Knoll. So we got the Knoll connection going on again here. Next up, we have Jeremy Hughes, and that's a Reynaldo Lopez rookie card. He just got the call recently. I believe his first start was last Friday. So Reynaldo, not going to bag that one up yet. I think he will be one to bag up soon, though. Reynaldo Lopez. And last but not least, going to Jeremy and Bob, the super team, Adrian Gonzalez, base card. All right, and we have a Mark Melanson of the Giants, a Manny Machado, and then we have one of our silver refractors, and that's going to the Oakland Athletics. The Oakland Athletics, and that's Scott B. Scott B. All right, and to round it up is another Scott B. That's a Josh Bell rookie card. A Josh Bell rookie card. It's another kid that's really been doing really well, but the same thing as a Mikhail Franco. I think Josh Bell's hitting about 250 with about 22 home runs within the vicinity of. Definitely a nice addition for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Good call-up for them this year. All right. We have the Todd father. Hey, hey! Ethan! We got you a beautiful one there, buddy. An Aaron Judge insert card. I believe these ones are going for like $20 to $40 on eBay right now, if I'm not mistaken. A Topps Chrome 30th Anniversary rookie card, Chrome. So good job there, buddy. You've been pulling some beautiful cards. All it takes is to pull the New York Yankees, and you start doing pretty darn good. So congratulations there, Ethan. Make sure I'll protect it even further with a protector. And hey, back-to-back good cards here. We got a blue refractor. First time we're seeing blue today. We have a Lucas Giolito, and he came over from the trade from the Nationals to the Chicago White Sox. It's a nice little card there. That's number 82 of 150. 82 of 150. There's only 150 of these cards made. So Jeremy Hughes is on the board with a nice little hit. That is the lowest numbered card. I guess you can almost do it like that. Just kidding. It's not an autograph, but it's a pretty decent card nonetheless. So I'll leave that off to the side. So is Aaron Judge. Mr. Judge could actually rightfully almost take out that spot. And the last pack, or the last card of that pack, I think that's the third time I've tried to do a Freudian slip. That is, or dyslexia, either which way you look at it. Braden Shipley rookie card for Arizona Diamondbacks. All right. At least we're pulling some decent base cards after the autos came kind of quick. Got a Benintendi, a couple of Aaron Judges now. We have a Josh Donaldson. And hey, look at that. We got a Brawny. Ryan Braun, then and now insert card. That's 4 tops, even though it is a Bowman insert. This is how they boost the Bowman product when it comes out later on in the year. They like to just tease you with the cards and what they'll look like. Smart idea, because I want it. I want Bowman now. All right, and there's a Brawny going to you there, Aaron Van D. Next up, my favorite catcher. Darn shame that he got hurt. Fantasy catcher and baseball catcher in general right now is Wilson Contreras. Wilson Contreras going to the Cubbies, not numbered. That's going to you, Aaron Van D. And last up is the Detroit Tigers, and Sean O'Connell is Nick Castellanos. Nick Castellanos, base. All right, next pack. We have a Tyler Naquin going to the Indians. Good old Adam Tutai. Might as well keep that Indians theme going here. We have a Carlos Santana. Not the musician, unfortunately, because I love his music, and I'm sure his autographs / refractors are probably just as much, if not more. So Carlos Santana, still a darn good card to pull, though. This is a silver refractor, not numbered. Next up for the Oakland Athletics, we have another Chad Pinder rookie card. Been pulling a lot of his rookies lately, it seems. And then for Jeremy and Bob, we have Kenley Jansen. Kenley Jansen. I think that's the second or third time we pulled a Kenley, and always on the back card there. All right, we have a Joe Musgrove rookie card for the Houston Astros. Keep that theme going again. We have a George Springer, and then Jeremy Hughes. A nice little card for you this time, buddy. Freshman Flash, Jan Moncada. I think you got pretty much all the inserts so far. All you need is an autograph of Jan, and then you complete the cycle. I tell you, man, whatever team Eloy Jimenez goes to, you just hunt. You have a knack for finding Eloy Jimenez cards or people on his team. So Jan Moncada, darn good rookie card to have as well. And next up is a rookie card base card, again, that had a very good September. I think actually October last year, if I'm not mistaken, against the Cubbies. Rookie card, Andrew Tolles. 2 more packs in this box, and then we're moving on to the next one. We're at about an hour and 12 minutes. I'd say about 45 minutes to 50 minutes of actual break time, however. All right. Ooh, that's a good-looking card. I don't know what it is, though. So we have a Robert Gsellman. That's why. It's one of those X-Fractor cards, and it's a roughened Odor. X-Fractor, not numbered. Still a good-looking card. Anything different than the base variation is always welcome. That's going to the Texas Rangers and Aaron Van D. Next up, we have the Twins and Joe Mauer. And a rookie card, Matt Olson. I believe he had a grand salami last night. And last pack. Let's see some more color here to end it. And we have a Ziegler. And that's we've had quite a few. Oh, and sorry, buddy, I keep pulling these Zieglers. Hopefully we can start finding some Giancarlo Stantons here. We got a Renato Nunez. We've seen quite a bit of him so far. And for the Mets and my buddy Sean O'Connell, we got a Robert Gsellman. And that is a silver refractor. So I'll get that one bagged and tagged for you. And next we have Aroldis Chapman. Aroldis Chapman for the New York Yankees. That's going to Ethan. All right. And that is it for that box. I'm going to keep the same theme going here, guys. Put those there. Put the hits off to the right. All right. Next box. I guess I should check real quick to make sure that everything is still going good. Friend is typing a comment. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's a good comment. What's the comment? What's the comment? Still don't see a comment. Oh, there it is. Adam Oh my gosh. Well, I don't even know how to respond to that. I apologize. I think. All right. So I can't handle that, man. This break is going great for me. It's not going horrible, though. At least you're getting some cards, man. I wish I could pull everybody an autograph, and it was always the best autograph out of every box. I really do. Hopefully you pull something, buddy. All right. So the box is empty. We got our packs right here. And I'm going to put that away from me because no one likes Chris with a knife. And pack number 1 of box number 3. I can't get this picture out of my mind now. So I got to just minimize, and we're back. All right. So we're going to start this back again since it's a fresh box. We have a Eugenio Suarez. Next up is a Jose Quintana, even though he is a Chicago Cub, that still goes to the White Sox. And that is one of our silver refractors. Silver refractor chrome. That's going to my buddy Jeremy Hughes. Start the new pile there. And next up, we have a Robbie Cano for the Seattle Mariners. Robbie Cano. Sure like the look of these cards. I really do. And last but not least out of that pack is a Zach Greinke going to the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right. First up, we have an Adam Jones going to the Orioles. Next up, I have a Jake Arrieta going to the Cubbies. And Luke Weaver, we have our first autograph going to the Cardinals. Congratulations there, Dan. Dan is having actually a halfway decent and respectable break. And that's actually one of the better autographs I've seen as of late for these rookies. You guys are starting to get some pretty poopy autographs. Good looking autograph. We got Luke Weaver. Congratulations, Dan. One Germantown guy's happy at least. Or formerly of Germantown, I should say. Put that out to the side. Our autographs are going right on top of one another. And the last guy out of that pack is a Starling Marte going to the Pittsburgh Pirates. I almost said Steelers. You can tell football season's on my mind. I have 7 fantasy drafts this year. Hopefully it works out in my favor. All right, we have going to the Giants and Justin Wickman. We have another Hunter Pence. And we have an X-Fractor, Brandon Crawford, going to the Giants and Justin Wickman again. Back-to-back cards there. See if we can keep the streak alive. And no, Jeremy and Bob had to break that one up with a Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers, regular base card. And again, hey, we got 2 Andrew Benintendi rookie cards for you there, buddy. Nothing wrong with that, Sean. That's Sean O'Connell. All right, and next pack. We have a Bartolo Colon, and that's going to the Braves. We have a Ryan Schimpf, and that's a second-year card to the Padres. There you go, Adam. Woo! San Diego Padres. Woo! All right. Hunter Pence. Another Hunter Pence, but this time it is a silver refractor. Get that bagged and tagged for you, Justin. And then the last card out of the pack is another Josh Bell rookie card. Can never go wrong with Josh Bell or any of these cream of the crop rookies that are out this season. Seems like all of them are hitting 20 home runs or they're hitting 300 or whatever the case may be. Next pack. All right. We have a Chris Archer going to the Tampa Bay Rays. Chris Archer. And the Rays again, I think, is Eric Hensel, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's Eric Knoll. I'm sorry. Wrong Eric. Wrong Eric. And next up, Sean O'Connell. Noah Thor Syndergaard. Got you a nice little Future Stars insert card. And next up, we do have a Xander Bogaerts, and that's going to the Boston Red Sox. Might as well keep the same theme, right? And last but not least, another card going to Dan, who also, this young man had a monster fantasy week last week. I think he had 40 or 45 fantasy points. Matt Carpenter to the St. Louis Cardinals. So it's back to Dan the man to finalize it. We have a Anthony Rendon going to the Nationals. That's Dan the man again. Going to the Braves, we have Scott R. That's another Dansby Swanson rookie card. Protect that a little bit. Going to the Rockies, I have a David Dahl rookie card. That's one of the Topps 30th, and that's Sean O'Connell. Put that out to the side for you, buddy. And then last card of that pack, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It goes to Sean O'Connell. That was a Sean O'Connell pack right there. And Dan. Dan and Sean have been the names I've been mentioning quite a bit here lately. It's time to switch it up, guys. Sorry. I love you guys, but it's time to switch it up. All right. I have a Jacoby Jones going to Detroit. I don't think that switched it up too much. Sean O'Connell going to the Texas Rangers. We have Aaron Van D. That's a name that I've said quite a bit myself. Aaron Van D is going with the Nomar Mazara. That's one of the Future Stars inserts. Good-looking cards. And next up, we have a Zach Britton for the Baltimore Orioles. That's also Aaron Van D. And the Seattle Mariners is the last one, and it was a trade with Eric Hensel. So Eric Hensel now has the Seattle Mariners. All right. Put these down just in case. I have a Brian Dozier for the Minnesota Twins. A Jarrell Cotton for the Oakland Athletics, going to Scotty B. And for Seattle, oh, Hey, look at that. The trade panned out. A trade panned out. For somebody at least. We have a Mitch Haniger going to the Seattle Mariners, and Aaron Van D traded this team to Eric Hensel. So Eric Hensel, congratulations. You got a Mitch Haniger rookie autograph, and that's a chrome base autograph. So that's not numbered. But congratulations there. There's our second auto. And Freddie Freeman is the last one to round it off. All right, keep going. Let's get some colored cards here again. We have Masahiro Tanaka. Ooh, Miguel Cabrera. That's not a bad looking card. X-Fractor. And that's going to the Detroit Tigers and Sean O'Connell. We have a Brandon Belt of the Giants and a Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts going to the Boston Red Sox. Sean O'Connell. And we have a Steven Matz, Chris Davis. We have a Ryan Schimpf and an Odubel Herrera. This one is one of our silver refractors. It's a second-year Ryan Schimpf. Put that and protect that one for you. There's that. Go through this a little bit quicker. Now that we got the autographs out, we have a Stephen Piscotty. Hey, love these cards, and I love this guy. We have an Orlando Arcia, 30th. Orlando Arcia, 30th. And we have a Cole Hamels for the Texas Rangers is next. And to round it off, another Boston Red Sox. We have Jackie Bradley Jr. Next pack. I have a Jake Thompson rookie card going to the Phillies. A Lorenzo Cain, former Milwaukee Brewer, Kansas City Royal currently. That's going to Jeremy Hughes. We have a Michael Brantley, and that's one of our silver refractors, and a Carlos Martinez base to round it off. Get this one protected here, though. Michael Brantley. Keep going here. We have Joey Bats, Jose Bautista on top, Jason Kipnis, a Bartolo Colon silver refractor. Get that one taken care of. And then we have a Schwarber to end that pack. Going to the Cubbies. All right. I have an Anthony Rizzo going to the Cubbies. As you can see below it, there's a beautiful Chris Bryant underneath. Awesome Chris Bryant cards. Love these cards. Again, I was born in 1981, so obviously the 1987, I was 6 years old when I first started collecting, and that was right on my first year. Never forget that year of collecting. The cards back then were poopy. By no means were they great, but Andre Dawson was one of my favorite cards from that set. So here's another one of those black and white cards. It's one per box, it seems. Carlos Martinez. And that's going to the St. Louis Cardinals. Carlos Martinez, St. Louis Cardinals is Dan. Yep, Dan. Dan the man. And then the last card to round it out, going to Jeremy Hughes, is a Reynaldo Lopez rookie card. All right, we got a Chris Bryant on top to start it off. Always nice to see KB on top. We have a Mark Melancon. And then, hey, a nice little Cubs pack. We have a Wilson Contreras, and that's one of those future stars. Another good-looking card. And to finalize the pack, we have another Nolan Arenado. Starting to see a lot of duplicates now, or at least starting to. I might have to go snag another thing of plastic sleeves in a second, guys, after this box. Have an Addison Russell going to the Cubbies. A Yu Darvish silver going to the Texas Rangers. Adrian Gonzalez base and a Kenta Maeda base. All right. We have a Manny Machado, Yan Moncada, David Dahl freshman flashes, and a Roman Quinn rookie card. So that means Baltimore, Philadelphia. Obviously for the White Sox, we got another Yan Moncada. Congrats, Jeremy Hughes. Nothing wrong with pulling him. And then for the Colorado Rockies, we have Sean O'Connell and a David Dahl freshman flash. Freshman flash, David Dahl. All right, next pack. We have a Melky Cabrera. Yeah, that's a good-looking card. Never wrong to get another big rookie home run hitter. We have a Hunter Renfroe, X-Fractor. See how cool those cards are looking. All right, so that was a Melky Cabrera to the White Sox. We have a Yoenis Cespedes to the Mets and a Jose Altuve to the Houston Astros. Those were all base cards. All right, no whammies, no whammies. And we have a George Springer to start. We have an Addison Russell, and that's a nice little 70th anniversary. And next up, I have a Jeremy Hughes green refractor of Jose Quintana. I believe these are numbered to 99. Yes, they are. That's the lowest one pulled so far. So if we were doing pack wars, I think that's one of the better ones so far that we pulled. Ooh, and that's my birth year. It's 81 of 99. 81 of 99. What did I tell you about that, Jeremy? Gravitate towards Eloy Jimenez teammates or former teammates. Actually, swapped for, so they never were teammates. And the Dodgers gets the last card of the pack, and that's an Andrew Tolles. He seems to be the last card of every pack. Next up, we have a Robert Gesellman rookie card. We have a Noah Syndergaard insert card. That's one of those then and nows. So it shows his card from Bowman back in the day and what he looks like now. He was a Blue Jay, it looks like, back in the day. Yeah. Toronto probably didn't want to get rid of him. Well, when he's injured, he doesn't do too much, so maybe they did. So Joe Mauer is next, and then a Matt Olson going to the Athletics to round that one off. All right, we have a Brad Ziegler going to my buddy, Owen. Pat Neshek. He's a loved guy everywhere. He was just in an All-Star game and recently traded, too, if I'm not mistaken. So Neshek is no longer a Philly, but he will still go to the Philadelphia Phillies, which is Adam Tutai in this case, because he is wearing Phillies stuff. New York Yankees are back on the board. Sorry, it's been a while since I said your name. They're Ethan. We have a Aroldis Chapman. All right, and then we have an Eric Hosmer is next. Both base cards. Only got 3 packs left. This is one of them, so 2 after this one. We have a Renato Nunez, a Max Kepler. Hey, Cody Bellinger, freshman flash. Nice to see something. Jeremy and Bob finally got a nice little card there for him. That's a Cody Bellinger. Congrats, guys. And we have Justin Verlander as the last base card. Next up, we have a Dan Vogelbach. Hey, there you go, Owen. Owen Rivers with the Giancarlo Stanton X-Fractor card. Happy birthday, buddy. Hope you enjoy the cards. Hopefully we can pull you an autograph, too, or something here, you know. Hey, Ethan, we are back. Aaron Judge, number 2. Aaron Judge, number 2. Congratulations there, buddy. Always nice to have Aaron Judge cards. There you go. Aaron Judge, number 2. And the last card of that pack is a Wilson Contreras. And last pack, guys, Dylan Betances going right back to the Yankees. Corey Kluber, that's going to the Cleveland Indians, and we all know that's Adam Tutai. Adam Jones, refractor, Baltimore Orioles. That's Aaron Van D. And that's one of your silver refractors, not numbered. And the last card of that box and pack is Nomar Mazara to the Texas Rangers. All right, guys, last box. Still waiting to pull a little bit of thunder here. The Lewis Brinson was cool. A couple of Judges, a couple of low-numbered cards. Last box here. And then we'll shut down, and I'll be doing Jeremy and Bob's personal box. And Jeremy and Bob, you guys are going to have an option of either left or right, 1 and 2, whatever, 1 or 2, I should say. So pick a number after it is done, and then that is the box that I will be opening since I have 2 boxes left. And the last box, guys, I'm going to do probably as a giveaway, maybe even a pack wars. We'll see. Pack wars are always nice and cheap, and you have a very good odds then of striking gold for very cheap. All right, there's all the packs. Box is empty. And this is officially our last box of this break here, guys. So good luck. First card, we have a Kyle Hendricks. Kyle Hendricks going to the Cubbies. Next up, to my buddy Sean O'Connell, we have an Andrew Benintendi. Andrew Benintendi. That's one of those 30th anniversary cards. Oops, started going here a little too soon. So that's that one. Adam Jones, Aaron Judge. Those are the last box. And so is this one. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm not mixing up boxes. Never want to do that. All right, so I have the Kyle Hendricks was the first card. Andrew Benintendi was our second card. He's also our start of our new pile. And then we have, oh, beautiful looking card here. That's one of those blue wave refractors, and I believe these are numbered a little bit differently. Yeah, this is numbered to 75. Number 12 of 75, Carlos Martinez going to the St. Louis Cardinals. Dan Fellhofer, you got a pretty looking card there, man. It's like a Rihanna song. I'm not going to sing it, but it shines bright. I'll let you finish that song. And even if you didn't want to finish it, you did in your head. So, ha! Made you all sing it in your head. You guys just sang a Rihanna song. All right, I'm done with that. Oh, sorry, guys. Adam Duvall. Sorry, apparently the Cincinnati Reds aren't important enough. So I forgot to put him. All right, next pack. We have Adrian Beltre going to the Texas Rangers. Next up is a Chris Sale. Chris Sale, and that's going to the Boston Red Sox and Sean O'Connell. Next up is a Corey Seager insert going to Jeremy and Bob. It's a good-looking card as well. That's one of our future stars, Corey Seager. I like the inserts out of this stuff. Too bad we haven't got an insert that's signed yet, because that would even be more pretty. All right, Marcus Stroman is the last card out of that pack. Still searching for 2 autographs out of this last box here, guys. First up, we have a Kyle Seager going to the Mariners as one of the traded teams. And then next up, going to Justin Wickman, we have a Christian Arroyo refractor. So that's one of those silver refractors, not numbered, but still a decent looking card there. And then next up, I have a Ben Zobrist going to Chicago Cubs and Aaron Van D. That's a base card. And then a Yadier Molina to round it out going to Dan F. All right. First up, we have a Paul Goldschmidt. Paul Goldschmidt is on the board for the Diamondbacks. I think we already pulled one of him earlier. And then after him, Jameson Tyan. And that is not numbered. Next card, we have, hey, another beautiful Aaron Judge, Ethan. Congratulations, dude. You're on fire with the Judge base and insert cards here. Hopefully we can pull you an autograph here still. That is number FF-11, Aaron Judge Freshman Flash Insert. Not numbered. Still a beautiful card. Put that out to the side. Get that Aaron Judge there for you. And the last card out of that pack is Eduardo Rodriguez. Eduardo Rodriguez. All right, next pack. Still searching for 2 autos. We have a Mike Trout. Definitely one of the best young athletes out there. Glad he's back from his injury. Mike Trout's always get bagged and tagged. Sorry about it. Same with Bryce Harper's. It's just something that I've always done. Speaking of which, about injuries, unfortunately, good thing there's no structural damage or any tendon, issues whatsoever. Here's a nice little X-Fractor going to Dan the Man. Dan Fellhofer. That is one of our X-Fractor Washington Nationals, Bryce Harper. There we go. Got that there for you, bud. It's a good-looking card. Next up, Dan, just stick with the theme. We got a Almeida Diaz. That's a base card. And then last but not least, going to Sean O'Connell, we have another Craig Kimbrell. Keep rolling along here, guys. All right. First up, a Michael Franco. Michael Franco. That's a base card. We have a Chris Davis next on the list for the Baltimore Orioles. Going to the Cubbies, that's one of our silver fractors. Silver refractor, I should say. Get that one over here. And last card in that pack is a Nelson Cruz base card going to the Mariners. All right. We have a Lucas Giolito. Lucas Giolito going to the White Sox. Another New York Yankee. Nothing wrong with seeing that. We have a Masahiro Tanaka. That's one of the 30th anniversary cards. And I knew this pack felt heavy, so look what we have here. Another one of those black and whites. These things just feel like throwing stars. I don't know if they're just super thick or what. But there's another one of the black and whites, and that's JT Realmuto. And that's going to the Marlins. Congratulations to Owen Rivers. And last, to round it off, in the last pack, or the last card of that pack, is a Christian Arroyo rookie card going to Justin Wickman. All right. We have an Aaron Sanchez Blue Jays card, base. Oops. Let me just put Christian Arroyo, yeah. I have a Addison Russell Then and Now Cubs card. And as a matter of fact, I have to, give me 1 second here. I got to go just grab a few more plastic sleeves. 1 second. All right. Back at it. All right. Didn't take too long. Got them on standby just in case. There's a few more. Get that Addison Russell in there. Going to the Cubbies. So the Addison Russell there. Hey, we got another nice rookie card here. That's going to Jeremy and Bob. Cody Bellinger rookie. All right, and then the last pick in that pack is a Pat Neshek going to the Philadelphia Phillies. I got to take a slug of Pepsi. Should pay me for this advertisement. Max taste, max flavor, Pepsi. All right, that was delightful. I'm going to start doing video game voices the rest of the break. Hope you guys don't mind. Just kidding. No one wants to hear that. All right. To start off the next pack, we have a DJ LeMahieu. DJ LeMahieu going to the Colorado Rockies base card. Next up after that, going to the Detroit Tigers, that's Sean O'Connell. Seems like you're pulling a lot of different silver refractors. That's Joe Jimenez. Joe Jimenez rookie card. He just got the call up again to the Detroit Tigers. This guy is supposed to be rumored to be taking over their closer role eventually. But that could obviously change really quick because the closer roles are never guaranteed unless you're one of the, Mariano Rivera's or, one of the premier closers that have a safe job. Jose Quintana for the White Sox, and then a Yu Darvish going to the Rangers directly after that. All right, this one feels light. Hopefully it's a redemption. Can only mean good things then. Nope. It's not a redemption, but we'll see. We have a David Dahl going to the Colorado Rockies. A Carlos Correa, Houston Astros. And then we have a Carson Fulmer, freshman flash insert card. All right, put that off to the side. And then the last card of that pack is a weird Michael Brantley. Pulling a lot of him lately. At least it's been a lot of different variations, not just base. All right. I think we're still chasing 2 autographs here, which is fine with me. We have a Yulesky Gurriel base rookie card. And to the New York Yankees, we have a Matt Holliday X-Fractor. Get you a little bit of a variation there, Ethan. Get your name back on the map. Next up, we do have that hometown flavor, Orlando Arcia. Orlando Arcia. going to the Brew Crew. And then Michael Fulmer is the last card. That's going to the Detroit Tigers, and that's the last card of that pack. Still chasing a couple of autos. First up, we have a Christian Yelich, and that's going to the Marlins. We have a Mitch Haniger going to the Seattle Mariners. We did pull his autograph earlier. And we have a Eugenio Suarez, and that's one of those silver refractors again. It's going to the Cincinnati Reds, and the Cincinnati Reds is owned by Jamie Knoll. And might as well just stick with the same family. We do have a Tyler Austin rookie card to round it off. All right, just another half a stack of packs to go here, guys. And we're still searching for our 2 autographs. First autograph. Glad it's not. Like I said, I've already had enough of this kid for the year. Matt Strahm going to the Royals. We have an Andrew Miller for the Cleveland Indians. And next up, Justin Wickman is on the board with an autograph. We have a Ty Block. Ty Block or Blatch Block. I think it's Ty Block. And that is not numbered. That is a base autograph. Ty Block. There you go, Wickman. Nothing wrong with that there, buddy. Get you on the board in the autograph sense. There's our first auto. And the Baltimore Orioles, Trey Mancini. So Aaron Van D gets another good rookie card. Still chasing one autograph, and hopefully maybe there's a base superfractor or something in here, or a printing plate or something sweet to look at. First up, I have a Max Scherzer going to the Nationals. We have a Joey Votto X-Fractor. This guy's having a year. And then for the New York Yankees and Ethan, we have a Brett Gardner. And then next up, we have an Edwin Encarnacion for the Cleveland Indians. Cincinnati Reds, we have that's Jamie. So Jamie Knoll, that's Billy Hamilton. Next up, I have a Troy Tulowitzki. That's a base card for the Toronto Blue Jays. Next up after that, I have an Anthony Rendon. That's one of our silver refractors, so that'll be getting a nice little case. And then the last card of that pack, going to the Pirates and Scott B, is a Tyler Glasnow rookie card. All right, let's see what we got in this pack. We have a Jay Bruce to start it off. Jay Bruce going to the Mets. Next card after that is a Lucas Giolito, and that's another one of those future stars. Last 2 cards of that pack then is going to be going to the Kansas City Royals of Salvador Perez and a rookie of Jose De Leon to the Rays. Next pack. Still chasing one auto here, guys. We have a Herman Marquez. It says German, but I don't think that's how they pronounce it. So, Herman Marquez. And it's a rookie card for the Colorado Rockies. Next up is a Jake Arrieta. And the Arrieta is one of those nice little variations of the 30th anniversary. And speaking of variations, I feel like this one is definitely a variation because the Trea Turners that I've seen so far, he's rounding the base. So this one is definitely a numbered. It is a green refractor, numbered 95 of 99 for Dan. And Dan, this might be a short print variation, so I'm going to have to double check that. And then when I meet up with you to drop off your cards, I can definitely let you know at that point too. I haven't seen a Trea Turner with that kind of a red jersey or anything. There's short prints to every set, and the short prints always sell for like 40, 50, 60 bucks on eBay for some weird reason or another. They're very tough to collect. Collectors are going nuts for those always. D. Gordon to round off that last one. Still chasing one more autograph and hopefully a little bit more color here. It's been nice to see a few 99 and below. We did pull that one beautiful blue wave. Oh, set that down there. We have a Carlos Gonzalez going to the Rockies. Next up for the Cincinnati Reds, we do have one of those cool silver refractors of Jesse Winker, and that's a rookie card. I believe he got the call up just a little while ago as well. We got Hunter Dozier for the Kansas City Royals and a Jacob deGrom to round off that pack. All right, getting down to the nitty-gritty here, guys. We have a Johnny Cueto, San Francisco Giants. That's a Johnny Cueto. Oops, sorry about that. Johnny Cueto. Next up, we do have a Anthony Rizzo. It's another one of your 30th anniversaries. Get that taken care of. It's Aaron Van D. A.J. Pollock going to the Arizona Diamondbacks, and then a Garrett Cole going to the Pittsburgh Pirates. We have a Mark Trumbo, Baltimore Orioles, an Edwin Diaz, and hey, Jeremy and Bob, you guys are on the map with a nice Cody Bellinger. We have a let's see here, Cody Bellinger that is a silver refractor chrome. Silver refractor chrome. Getting a little tongue twisted here tonight. So the silver refractor going to Jeremy and Bob. Congratulations, you two. And then the last card of that pack is a David Ortiz. David Ortiz. And the Boston Red Sox again with Sean O'Connell. Still chasing an autograph here, guys. Still chasing. We have a John Lester for the Cubbies. A Michael Fulmer, one of those Future Stars cards. Nice little insert for the Detroit Tigers. Starlin Castro for the New York Yankees. And an Ian Desmond for the Colorado Rockies. 3 packs left here, guys. 3 packs left. And we have a Kevin Kiermaier for the Rays. We have the Todd Father and Todd Frazier. And our last autograph, oh, Aaron, you traded it too, buddy. We got another Mitch Haniger, but this one is actually the purple variation. So this one is number 237 of 250. So 237 of 250, that's a Mitch Haniger autographed refractor, purple refractor. Good trade, guys, but that's how it works. Sometimes it works out in your favor, and sometimes it doesn't. So Braden Shipley, rookie card, is the last card out of that pack. And Josh Donaldson, we have an X-Fractor of Noah Syndergaard. And Nick Castellanos, and a Chad Pinder, rookie card. And this is the last pack, guys. Good luck, everybody. We have a Tyler Naquin, Joe Musgrove, a Chris Archer, silver refractor. And that is it. So officially, guys, I'll just go through real quick with all of our major hits that we did get. Obviously, there's going to be some hits that I put off to the side that are in piles, but I'll just go through the autographs with you guys and some of the more styling and profiling ones that I did see. We did get that Lewis Brinson. We'll just start with that card because it stayed in our holder the whole time. Beautiful Lewis Brinson autograph. We also did get for Ethan, we got him a beautiful Aaron Judge 30th anniversary insert. To Jeremy Hughes, we have a Lucas Giolito, number 150. And then the rest of our autographs that we did pull was a Mitch Haniger purple, a Ty Block, San Francisco Giants. To Justin Wickman, there's the other Mitch Haniger right there. A Luke Weaver to Dan Feldhofer. We have Scott Rolfs, got the Sean Newcomb, New York Mets, and rookie break odds. We had Sean O'Connell. Bruce Maxwell was Scott B. And then Justin Wickman again was the Ty Block. So there it was, guys. Thank you very, very much. Jeremy and Bob, you guys have to pick either left or right. And then we will do that break right away after this. So try to pick as soon as you can, all right? Thank you, guys, and have a great day. All right, Jeremy, if you're still in the room, you chose the left box. So, Jeremy and Bob, you guys were the winners, and you guys get to have this whole entire box to yourselves. As you can see, it's factory sealed the whole way around. I got a couple more cases for you guys off to the side. And best of luck to you both. I don't know if Bob has Facebook or not, or if he's watching the video with you. Looks like the live stream is going okay. I'm going to pull up Facebook real quick here, Jeremy, and just make sure that you're with me here. All right, where did I put my, there it is. All right. Hopefully you're live with me here, Jeremy. I got 2 people watching, which is fine with me. There's nothing wrong with that. And we're going to start popping this open right now for us. And congratulations again, Jeremy and Bob. Every single thing you guys pull from this box goes right to you directly. All right. Oops, I got the YouTube one going on, which has legs. Let me just switch this real quick so I can actually see live to see what's going on. There we go. All right. So here you go, Jeremy and Bob. Good luck, guys. Obviously, this is going to be a little bit different. It's just you two watching. If there's other people watching, that's fine too. Obviously, the more the merrier. So everything pulled out of here then, Jeremy and Bob. You guys get the split. You guys are lucky. And here it is. And then obviously, guys, since it's just you two and probably you two watching, I'm just going to open these all up and go through them one at a time. Get a nice little stack going for you. Sorry, this is taking a little bit of time here, buddy. Hope you guys are bearing with me here. A little bit boring to start, just opening packs, but we'll get into having some fun here in a second or two. Totally dropped the keyboard. All right. Here we go. All right, Jeremy and Bob, you guys ready? Here we go. We have Aaron Sanchez, Uleski Gurriel rookie card, Josh Donaldson X-Fractor. I'm sorry, Josh Donaldson Silver Refractor, Michael Brantley, Lucas Giolito, Masahiro Tanaka X-Fractor, Jose Quintana, Yu Darvish, Rick Porcello, Dexter Fowler. A good looking card there. There's an Alex Bregman Freshman Flash, Pat Neshek, Will Myers, JT Real Muto, and that's a Silver Refractor. Christian Arroyo rookie card, Cody Bellinger rookie card. Nothing wrong with that there, bud. Ender Inciarte. We have a Manny Machado Then and Now. Another good looking card. A Joe Jimenez, Jesse Winker rookie card, and a Manny Margot. Francisco Lindor, one of the insert cards. Zach Britton. We have a Jordan Montgomery rookie card, David Dahl rookie card, DJ LeMahieu, Jan Moncada, Tyler Austin, Carlos Correa, Francisco Lindor. Got a little Orlando Arcia rookie card, Michael Fulmer, Carlos Gonzalez, Matt Strom, Tyler Naquin, and that's one of those X-Fractors as well. Trey Mancini rookie card, Herman Marquez rookie, Steven Matz, that's a cool looking card. Steven Matz X-Fractor, Hunter Dozier, Jacob deGrom, Jay Bruce, Mitch Haniger, and the first autograph for you guys is a Chad Pinder. Chad Pinder. I'll get this one protected here real quick. Chad Pinder for the Oakland Athletics. Keep moving along here. We have a D. Gordon, Christian Yelich, a Jorge Alfaro, and that's a rookie card refractor. Salvador Perez, Jose De Leon, Troy Tulowitzki, good-looking Yasiel Puig, that's another one of those silver refractors. Tyler Glasnow, rookie card. Adam Duvall, Beham, a little Billy Hamilton, a Max Scherzer, Kenta Maeda, and an Edwin Encarnacion. Oops, I actually got to put the Kenta right there. And then the last stack of cards we got right here, my friend. So we have an Andrew Miller. Andrew Miller. Here's a George Springer, 30th anniversary. Yadier Molina Purple. That's numbered to 299, actually, as a matter of fact. We have a Brett Gardner, Kyle Seager, Paul Goldschmidt, Joe Musgrove, rookie card refractor, Yadier Molina, Chris Sale, Chris Davis, X-Fractor. Oh, there's that same card. Never mind. Maybe that's just how they do his refractor cards. So it's not a base variation. That was for Dan anyway in the last break. We have Ben Zobrist, Kyle Hendricks, Adrian Beltre. We do have a freshman flash of Luke Weaver. It's a good looking card. I like all the inserts. Marcus Stroman, Chris Davis. There's a Steven Matz, Future Stars. Nelson Cruz, AJ Pollock, Mike Trout, Michael Franco, Rob Zastrozini, rookie card. That's also a refractor chrome. Craig Kimbrell, Jamison Tyon, Danny Duffy. That's one of those 30th anniversaries. We have Eduardo Rodriguez, Elmedes Diaz, John Lester, Kevin Kiermaier, George Springer. That's another refractor. Ian Desmond, Edwin Diaz. That's a Jose Abreu X-Fractor. David Ortiz, Big Papi, Starlin Castro, Johnny Cueto, Mark Trumbo, and a Ryan Healy. 2 Oakland Athletics in this box. So 2 Oakland Athletics. And that's going... That's a good one, though. Ryan Healy's actually having a pretty good year. The Athletics cards just don't sell for a whole bunch, but Congratulations there, guys. That is it for the single boxes. Oh, yeah, I did all the rest of the cards. So here's our base cards, here's our inserts, and here's a Garrett Cole to end it. And there it is, guys. So your two main autographs are both Oakland Athletics. We have a Pinder and a Healy, and neither of them, they're just both the base. And there it is. Congratulations, guys, and thank you very much. I appreciate it, Jeremy and Bob, and good luck in your future breaks.